If you're an action junkie and you're tired of boring recommendations, sit tight. I've got 4 anime that'll blast your screen with flames, fists, bullets, and beasts. These aren't just your average shonen punches. These are chaotic, explosive stories that go hard. Oh, and stay tuned for a bonus pick at the end. It's weird, it's dramatic, and it's probably gonna blow your mind. Number 1. Dororo. Let's start with something that's a little older but ridiculously powerful. Dororo isn't just an action anime, it's a hauntingly beautiful tale wrapped in blood, demons, and tragedy. Set in feudal Japan, a desperate lord makes a deal with demons to save his dying kingdom. They grant his wish, and they take everything from his newborn son. Literally. Eyes, ears, limbs, skin. The child is alive, but barely. Fast forward, and this child becomes a warrior, hunting down the very demons who stole his body parts, reclaiming himself piece by piece. The sword fights are brutal, the themes are deep, and the animation is stunning. But what really hits is the emotional weight, the cost of survival, the meaning of identity, and the blurred lines between monsters and men. Available on Prime Video, Japanese audio only. 24 episodes, 1 season, complete story. Don't sleep on this one. 2. Devil May Cry 2023. If subtlety isn't your thing and you just want pure rule of cool, then this one's for you. Devil May Cry is based on the legendary game franchise, and the anime goes just as hard. Demons are slipping into our world, governments are panicking, and humanity's only hope is a trench coat-wearing, demon-slaying, pizza-eating powerhouse named Dante. He's got superhuman reflexes, dual pistols, a giant sword, and enough swagger to carry the entire series. The action choreography is over the top and unapologetically awesome. Bullets fly, swords clash, and everything moves in stylish slow motion. Available on Netflix. 8 episodes, English original, but also dubbed in Japanese. If you're here for gunfights, demon blood, and one-liners, press play. 3. Windbreaker. Let's bring things down to the streets. No demons, no fantasy, just raw fists and grit. Windbreaker is about high schoolers who don't just study, they brawl. In this world, school pride is settled through gang-like turf wars. Students form crews and settle their differences with bare hands, baseball bats, and street justice. The animation is razor sharp, and the hand-to-hand combat, insanely satisfying. But it's not just mindless violence. Season 2 dives deep into themes of trust, isolation, brotherhood, and leadership. One scene in particular, no spoilers, will hit you with its emotional clarity. Available on Crunchyroll, dubbed in English and other languages. Still airing, so hop in now while the hype is building. Number 4. Fire Force. Now let's turn up the heat, literally. Fire Force takes place in a world where people can suddenly combust and turn into raging fire monsters. Once that flame ignites, there's no going back, unless the Fire Force shows up to put you down. But this isn't just any emergency squad. Some members have pyrokinetic powers of their own. One of them, our hero, can rocket launch himself into the air with fire blasting from his feet. Yup, he's a human jet engine with devilish grins and an itch for answers. What causes these fire transformations? Who's behind this infernal epidemic? Why is the world burning, literally and metaphorically? Fire Force sets up a lot of mysteries alongside its slick, stylized battles. Available on Crunchyroll, 3 seasons, 3rd is airing now. Multiple dubs. It's action-packed, explosive, and constantly pushing the limits. Number 5. Sword Art Online. This one's complicated. Some people swear by it, others rage quit. I say, watch Season 1, then decide for yourself. Sword Art Online drops us into a brand new VR game on launch day. But there's a catch. The 10,000 players who logged in can't log out. And if you die in-game, you die in real life. That alone sets the tone. Survival, strategy, betrayal, romance. Our main character dives deep into the game world, building bonds, slicing through enemies, and trying to find a way out. At first, it's amazing. Great animation, slick sword fights, intense emotional moments. But the later arcs get weird. Some fans love it, others tapped out. Available on Crunchyroll, dozens of episodes, multiple seasons, movies, and spin-offs. Watch Season 1, enjoy the ride, and bail if it stops working for you. 6. Vinland Saga.
If you're craving raw historical revenge with a side of deep psychological warfare, Vinland Saga is a must. Set in Viking-era Europe, this anime follows Thorfinn, a young warrior out for blood after witnessing his father's murder. But revenge is never simple, and this story dives deep into what it truly means to fight. Brutal sword combat, breathtaking landscapes, and a journey filled with war, morality, and growth. Available on Netflix and Crunchyroll. Multiple dubs available. 7. Chainsaw Man. Let's talk chaos. Raw, blood-splattering, rule-breaking chaos. Chainsaw Man doesn't care about your comfort zone. It revs up a chainsaw and plows straight through it. In a world where devils manifest from human fears, Denji, a dirt-poor devil hunter, just wants the simple things. Food, a bed, and maybe a girlfriend. But life gives him betrayal, death, and resurrection as a half-human, half-chainsaw hybrid. Yup, chainsaws for arms and a chainsaw head. You've never seen action this wild. But don't let the gore and insanity fool you. This anime has heart. It plays with absurdity and trauma like two sides of the same coin. One second you're laughing at Denji's ridiculous goals, the next you're grieving his loneliness. The fights are fast, brutal, and completely unpredictable. The enemies are grotesque and creative. And the animation? Absolutely next level. Studio Mappa went full beast mode on this. Available on Crunchyroll. Multiple dubs available. Chainsaw Man is pure raw anime energy. Loud, emotional, and unforgettable.
Number 8. Deadman Wonderland. Now, imagine waking up one day to find your entire class murdered and you're the only survivor, and the prime suspect. Welcome to Deadman Wonderland, where our main character Ganta is thrown into a high-security prison that doubles as a twisted amusement park. Here, prisoners are forced to entertain the public in sadistic games, and behind the curtain lies a darker secret. Some inmates, known as deadmen, possess a mysterious ability called the Branch of Sin, allowing them to weaponize their own blood. What makes this anime stand out isn't just the gore, though there's plenty. It's the sheer panic and survival instinct baked into every episode. Genta is weak, confused, innocent, and completely out of his depth. You feel his fear. But over time, he grows, fights, bleeds, and uncovers the terrifying truth about the prison and himself. It's dark, disturbing, and brilliantly paced. Think Hunger Games meets Tokyo Ghoul and then inject a dose of absolute insanity. Available on Funimation and other streaming platforms, English dub available, short but unforgettable. If you want brutal prison combat with psychological twists, Deadman Wonderland will wreck you in the best way.